Hello everybody, my name is Christy Games and welcome back to Derail Valley. So in this video we're going to be checking out the rolling stock ownership mod, and if you read, all the locomotives are gone. We have a DM3 to start with and nothing else. That is literally it. So let's actually go over and, well, let's go to the house and check it out. And there we have a DM. Oi, ain't she a beauty? Alright, so take this thing actually to the harbor in town. My favorite place to go. Actually, I can't. It's too much money. I'm now trying to think. Well, I guess we'll do what we should actually probably do. And we'll go to Force Central instead. So we're going to click on Rolling Stock. And we are going to select the... God, I had this issue earlier. If you can't spawn anything in, you're going to quit the game and relaunch the game. It's annoying, I know, but you can't really help it there. Anyway, oh, whoops, wrong thing. And boop, and boop. And I'm going to eat a cheese cracker. Or not cheese cracker, peanut butter cracker. And we're back in. No, almost back in. Alright, so now we are officially back in. And so we're going to click on Rolling Stock, and we want flatbed states. Now you may be wondering, why do we want flatbed states? Because where we're going to want them. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. And I'm going to buy as many of these as we possibly can. It's going to be great. Insufficient funds. Alright, that's all we can buy. Alright, so these should all be linked up. I don't think the train's linked up. Or the engine's linked up, but I can fix that. Oh wait, this one's not linked up either. The coupler's locked together, but not the, let's make up. The lines don't want to meet each other. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead. Your handbrake's on, your handbrake's off. Your brakes are tied in. All that needs to happen is you need to push into this car and everything will link together. Alright, reverse. Alright, we're good. Next, second for that air compressor to kick up, and we should be good to go. Rip it. And this one, it's mechanical, get it? You will waste a lot of fuel by doing that though, so don't recommend. Flip the switch, you off, flip the brakes, flip the reverser, undo the brakes, get it cranking. Now the Forest Central is just up here, so I'm just gonna cut ahead to where we get. Alright, so we're here. Let's go ahead and see what job is available. It should be a shunting job. Yeah, here we are, shunting job. They give us 54 minutes. That's a little bit much, don't you think? Where am I in relation? Oh, I'm right here, okay. And we'll go ahead and, well, what the, did I pass? Yeah, I did. It's right here. Load. Well, that loaded pretty quick. You come here and close you, and this sucker going again. Now, if you don't know what the DM3 is, it means we have a diesel engine here, and these two gears here are literally, these two levers here are literally slamming two gears together. Which is why I go off the throttle to let it ease into it. You slam them like, kind of like this. Which you can do. I don't recommend doing. It's not a vehicle, so if you aren't doing your yard maintenance on it, if you are, you should be fine. Now, where does it want us to go and drop this in? The C40 track, which is just around. This is actually the end of the C track right here. And you see C40 right there. Yeah, so you can just jam them right there. Like that. And these gears, you're supposed to walk them. It's kind of different. I believe this track normally has a locomotive an engine on it. No, that side track does. We've already passed the side track. 30. Could start slowing her down. We'll knock it down 1 bar. There you go. Lap it right there, set at the 4. And we'll go to fully engage. We now just take our comms radio and switch you and you, and we're good. What happens if you play Derail Valley too much? I don't know, you'll recognize every... Get her up. Actually, I think I was supposed to get her this one. Yeah. So gearbox A is your even gears, gearbox B is your odd. Take what you will from that. Go ahead and start pressurizing at 1 bar. Too close. Oh god, I didn't kick it back. Yeah, the full brakes never hurt anybody. Set the handbrake. And all you have to do to turn in the job is just uncouple and go here. And since I have the Zybex coupler mod, it's gonna make this super easy. Took us 5 minutes for that. We now get paid 5 grand, Century 6, and come over here and we're gonna go to the lumber mill and the sawmill. whatever you want to call it. All we have to do now is go back out, ready that coupler, back her on into it. What do I mean when I say back her on into it? I mean back her on into there. We're hooked, release, get in, 4 gear, and I'm going to show you this mod that you probably noticed by now and probably have asked me about by now, or said to yourself, what is that thing in the upper left-hand corner of the screen? I am so glad you asked. That is a drive assist mod. So I'm going to show you exactly what it does here in the DM3. I'm going to hit left control to, or right control, sorry, to activate it. Then we're going to hit we're going to hit page up, and that's going to up the set point of how fast we want to go. And we're going to set that up to 30. You can change the increments in the settings. You can also change the tolerance as well in the settings for coasting purposes. So once it hits the speed I set it to, it's done only when it hit the speed I set it to, not before. After we start coasting, it then goes into kind of like standby until you reach the tolerance threshold that you set it to. All right, so mine's 2.5 kilometers, or 2.5. So when we go to, let's say, 29.5, yeah. No, 26.5. Yeah, 26.5. Then it kicks back on. Now it's already kicking back on. There's a slope here, but we should be going downhill, I think, a lot of the way. I don't know why I keep opening that. We didn't even accept this job. God, who yelled at me in the comments section? We're gonna fly back in reverse right now, I can tell you that much. Come on, engine, you got it. It's starting us out in 5th. If you didn't know that, now that's 4th. No, that's not. That's a 7th or 6th. Now we're in 7th. Or no, that was 6th. Now we're in 7th. Sorry, my brain's all rattled. Yeah, time to stop. We're almost. I just need to get this back into the 4.0 track. All right, we're good. Stop. All right, let's go. Yeah, you see what that mod does, and now it doesn't stay active. So now, as soon as we left that train, it's no longer active. So once we go back in, see, it's disabled again. I hit control, we up it back up to 30 because that's the come out of here. Unfortunately, did we go faster? Yeah, do we really want to risk it? No. I made some dark chocolate chip cookies. They're pretty. Yeah, you see the speed limit is 30 on a 2% grade, no less. And the engine just can't keep up. Throttle's all the way back, and what appears, oh no, that's 6th gear. 8th? Now I'm confused. We got an oil temp warning, that's fine. Should actually start increasing now. But yeah, there was actually a whole manual on a booklet on how to shift this thing. I'm not gonna use it. I'll figure it out myself. I know how manual cars work. Can't be that different. Not even we can go faster. Get her up to 40. If I can't teleport back in, okay, we were unable to teleport back inside. That just saying. 60 on level track. What is our, not even a decimal point, we're just 228. Now this thing does have 3 times the power of its real life comparison. And people expect it to go faster. Well, you either have a lot of gear reduction or you have more speed. Either way you want. Do you want a lot of gear reduction and then that gives you a lot of torque, or do you want a lot of speed out of it? I think we probably need to slow down to 40 through here. Don't know if I'm remembering right or not. Hello, silo. Fortunately, there's no Y here, so that means we cannot go that way. We can only go that way. So we're gonna have to take the long way to the sawmill, which is gonna be annoying. So we're gonna be making a right, left, right, left. 3 rights, 2 lefts, and we're at the sawmill. That's an easy sign to switch if I could highlight it. Game, let me highlight it. Game. There you go. You can get her up to 60. Maybe 50 at the most. You'll be fine. Is the DM3 actually struggling for once? We're having a little bit of a hard time getting up this hill. Come on, we're picking back up on speed, and it's a 1.8. What gear are we in? Oh, we're not having an issue. We're in the right gear. Alright, well, we are making it up here. I'm gonna go and get me something. Where are we at? I'm actually not. Okay, so there's the steel mill. Alright, I know where we're at. That's the farm. Yeah, so we are right this section of track here, we have a junction coming up, or should have. No, about to say this is an iron. You don't know what these are. One actual. Really? Don't tell me we actually already tell. Are we going south? We are legitimately somewhere. Hang on, what does the horn sound like on this? That's not that bad. Where even is the horn junction coming up? We're heading straight south right now. Actually, we're good. This is Forest Central right here. Forest South. Well, I haven't been down here in so long, I forgot where we were. How did we get here? Yeah. I know now. Sorry, this is what happens. So, fun bit. I sleep with noise, and for some reason when I'm playing this game, right out by the noise of the engine. I don't know why, but there's a handful of games out there that while the actual noise from the game or sounds from the game put me to sleep. And so yes, for a minute while recording this video. We can actually do 60. We won't have to do that much throttle input to get up to 60. We're on a downslope going down here. Yeah, this doesn't take much at all. Get those brakes ready. Yep, that's going the right way. Alright, let's get this sucker down to 50. To 30. Alright, we are good. Alright. Lights on the front need to be 2 now. Lights on the rear. Turn on the wipers. You actually see a little raindrop, right? And when they form there, once the wiper goes across, you just see it push the raindrop. It's pretty good. I do like that. Whoever designed that, props to you. Even though you will never watch this video, but props to you. Alright. Now, if you were looking for the caboose, right down there is the caboose. Reginald's garage. Alright, now we'll go ahead and off that. And we can do 70. I don't really trust that, but we'll figure it out really quick if we can do 70 or not. You guys know, this thing is not the quickest of accelerations. So it shouldn't be too bad if we don't reach, if we come across a speed change. That marsh and the grass just appearing out of nowhere. We did do a pretty decent job, I would say. It's not the best vegetation I've ever seen in the game, but it's definitely not the worst. In point 3, which lines up with, we want to be going to, wait, no, alright, no, I'm not confused. We need to go that way. And decel now, emergency dump. Alright, re-enable, you can go up to 40. We can do 70 now. That's what it sounds like backwards. We're over 50. We have a 4 coming up. If I remember right, this track is pretty much low as could be. Getting to the sawmill here. I mean, both sides of it is slow. It'll take you quite a bit of time if you're doing like a heavy haul. Like, this isn't heavy, and the DM3 doesn't really care, so it'll be fine. DM3, I think did I say it right the first time? Myself, I'm right. We can actually have all 3 lights on. We have this sort of spotlight effect going on. You can actually turn, you don't have that. Like, yeah, see, you don't want that, you want it to be that. We can go up to 5, but we have the station coming around the bend. 4 anyway. Yeah, that was a 4. Station's around the bend. So we're gonna go that way, then back, and then we should be at the station. So in that regard, what are we dropping off at? 3I. Alright, station, sawmill. We're coming from southeast, so we're gonna go to the right, the 3I track on, which will be also to the right. To the right, to the left. Sitting here chilling at 20 kilometers. I don't know why I said knots. We're not in an aircraft or a boat. Either of those would have been accurate to say knots, but we're not in either. Yeah, this should take us straight to the B track, the 3 bridge. But yeah, you don't really need to accelerate, my friend. Around 20 knots, and then we'll just put on the brake. Right about now. Hey, I was accurate on that. I don't know if you really need to do this, but we're doing it anyway. Alright, now the station is actually right here, so there. So I think I went over it. The O means out, the I means in, so 3O would be 3 out, and 3I means 3 in. 3P would be third passenger track, and 1S is one side track. I think that's what S stands for. We can actually consult the station map on that. If you go all the way to the beginning of the station map, it actually tells you exactly what everything on the station map means, and even will tell you what the different colors mean. Does it actually tell us what the, it does not actually tell us what everything stands for. Well then, I don't know about that. Alright, there you go. Order complete. Took us 27 minutes. We got 17 grand for that. So let's go ahead and pay our fees. And the engine's now off. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy taking a look at this mod here in Derail. If you do want me to continue this career, I am more than happy to. And we can either continue it with this DM3, or we can continue it with the S060. It's up to you guys. If we do continue with the DM3, I'm probably going to eventually change to the S282, but that would be later down the line, or even a DE6, or maybe even 2 DE6s. We don't really know. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. And I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, and I will see you in the next one.